Well, hello everybody again and welcome back to another part of my Pokemon Platinum completely randomized Nuzlocke challenge. And yeah, we're here where we left off in the last episode, of course, on Route 216, and this is a very snowy area with some grass, and right off the bat we're going to try to catch our new Pokemon. And of course, I mean, like I planned it, the repel runs out, and I didn't actually plan that, so it's very fortunate. So we're going to run into our first encounter, and it's going to be a Snorunt, level 33. So I'm actually quite pleased with that. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but it's it can be quite useful. Snorunt, I mean, Glalie is very strong, so it can do a lot of damage, and it's level 33, so it's not that bad. So it doesn't need a lot of training. So let's actually see, what do we do? Let's go into UFO because we can hypnosis you. It has got Thunder Punch. It's very nice to know. And I should have thrown the first turn Quick Ball. I always forget that. So let's see if we can actually catch him right now with a Dusk Ball or something, because it's still nighttime. And it actually works. Gotcha! Snorunt was caught. Oh my god, I'm so excited about that. That's another very successful Pokemon capture that we have in a row. So I'm very pleased with that. Snorunt, we got that in the bag. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, in the last episode, yeah, like I can predict the future. In the last episode, we actually caught a Milotic. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out. That was at the end of the the last episode. Damn it! Get your facts straight, or your words. So Snorunt, we have to actually give you a nickname. I don't know actually. Snorunt, Glalie, we have to give you a fitting nickname. Let's name you, I don't know. I'm so bad at this. I have a good nickname in mind. Let's actually name you Iceface, because that's a very funny little side story. I'm doing a kind of a versus, kind of a race with a friend of mine. We're playing Pokemon Leaf Green Randomizer, and then like this version, like all the way randomized, and then we are racing each other. We are like racing who can beat the game the fastest and who can win the Nuzlocke the fastest. And he actually caught, the friend of mine actually caught a Glalie in one of the routes as his encounter, because it's all randomized. So he caught a Glalie, and we also had a rule that we had to think of nicknames for each other's Pokemon. So I said to him, nickname it Iceface, because it's very fun to say, like Iceface, yeah, Iceface. So that's why we named it Iceface, or he named it Iceface, and that's why that Snorunt reminded me of Iceface, and that's why I called him Iceface, and that's the end of the story basically. So let's stomp you and do damage, or flinch you actually. Can we flinch you again? No, of course we can't, because you suck and you use recover, and that was a very powerful Ice Beam actually. Wow, or a Psybeam. So let's go into UFO, because UFO should be able to take a Psybeam, and let's actually put you to sleep because you're very annoying and very bulky, and the hill is also taking its toll on me, and I very much hate that, because I don't like battling in like any weather variation basically. So UFO level 41, you got some nice stats going on. Ember Bomb, of course, coming back out. Let's go back into Toad, and because I don't want you dying, let's go into Wally and then take a Sand Attack. Wow, that's very intimidating. Let's actually go... Oh my god, that was a crit! No! That was a crit U-turn! That was a crit U-turn! Did you see that? That went by so fast, but that was a crit U-turn.
Let's actually go... Oh my god, that was a crit! No! It was a crit U-turn!
I mean, I think U-turn is not that strong, so Wally could take that. But not if it's a crit. Oh no! That's very bad. I have to deposit Wally and have to train another Pokemon up, and oh my god, it's so much work. But whatever. But I didn't want Wally to die because Wally was a very good Pokemon. And he also had a lot of very good moves. And please don't die also. I don't think I can handle that. Oh, I hate this route with a passion. I hate it so much. I have some very bad memories on this route. And again with a crit, my god, please, just die in a hole somewhere. Hyper Potion again, because this is just bullshit. Yeah, get that poison point going. Die to the poison. And he didn't die to the poison, really. I'm not gonna risk this. Just Moo Moo Milk again, because, I mean, Wally died and I don't want you also to die. Because that means I have to train up 2 more Pokemon. I don't want that. I really don't want that. So that was only the first trainer of this route, might I add. So that's a premonition of what's to come. And there's a lot of trainers, just believe me, there's a lot of trainers on this route. So we have to go and yeah, we have to drag Wally with us because we can't use him in battle. And we also have 2 Pokemon that just aren't that great right now because I still have to train them up. And this video is recorded right after the last, so I didn't have time to train them up, and I didn't really want to. And now we also have to deposit, or we had to deposit Scrooge, and that, I mean, that's so bad. Wally, no, such unfortunate, much misery right now. So I think I'm actually going to fly back to Celestic Town and deposit Wally and get Scrooge, because then we have another Pokemon to battle with, and then I'm just going to cut back to you when I get here. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So I'm back. Let's cut back in right here. Oh my god, that was a long trip. I could fly back, but I couldn't, of course, fly back where I was right now. So I grabbed Scrooge and we're all ready to continue. So let's just battle this trainer up here, and let's see what she's got up her sleeve, up her ice trainer sleeve, and it's actually a Tropius. So that's quite the big grass bird you got there. So let's go into Scrooge. I mean, it shouldn't do that much damage, and that actually did a lot of damage, more than I expected. Do we go for a Lava Plume or for a Rock Blast? I think Rock Blast would actually do more damage. Not when it hits 2 times though. That's very unfortunate. Let's heal you up. I mean, this is a very scary situation. And as you can see, level 42. This Tropius is level 42. So I wasn't lying when I said about the difficulty spike, or the increase in levels right here, because level 42, that's higher than my highest level Pokemon. So I'll probably just do some training in between episodes, but not right now. And I want to avoid you because I want to heal up before I battle you. Luckily they were nice enough to put a Snowbound Lodge, that's a healing spot basically right here. So if you talk to either the guy or the girl. Now if you talk to the guy, to the hiker man, you get healed, and yeah, because you have a long way to go, and this is kind of the midway point basically to get to Snow Point, to Snow Point City. So let's battle you, because I still want to get some experience, because what is it, Prinplup is level 35 and he's actually 1 level away from evolving, and I want that to happen. So a Sneasel level 39, that isn't all that bad. What do we do? Let's go to Scrooge again, and a Ring Out. Alrighty, that luckily doesn't do a lot of damage. So Brick Break you, that's 4 times super effective, and that takes you out, so that's very nice. So let's just let's heal up because we can, just to be safe, and then we'll continue and battle that guy up there, and hopefully get Prinplup that level up, or Scrooge a level up, or any level up. And yeah, I was just waiting for him to turn around and look at me so we can battle, and I wouldn't be so far away from the healing point when I need to go back. So let's switch into Jesus Bird and a Reflect. That's not very nice of you to do, but we're going to crunch you anyway. And also a Light Screen. That's going to be problematic. but we'll have to deal with that in the future. Scyther is up next. Alrighty. Let's go into Happy Feet, and then we'll do some switch training. The old switch training. Let's go back into Scrooge, take an X Scissor that actually does a lot of damage, and Rock Blast and miss. And now please don't take me out, Hill. Please don't take me out, that would be so unfortunate. 4 HP. Oh my god, that's very... Oh my god, I'm panicking over here. Hyperventilating. Quick attack, luckily doesn't do enough damage. And then Rock Blast, just to take you out. Like, really, I didn't... Why did it have to miss at that point? That was such a clutch, such a butt clench. So Dusclops is up next. Let's switch back into Happy Feet because we do the switch training and everything. So then we'll switch back into Jesus Bird and hope that he doesn't have like Thunder Punch or anything. And then we'll go for a Crunch. Will-O-Wisp doesn't hit, that's very nice. And we actually hit the Crunch, but now the Will-O-Wisp does hit. So we have to do something about that. Let's actually see if we have some full restores. I should have those. Yeah, I have one of those. So I'm not going to use that. I want to save that for now. I will buy more of those once we get to Snow Point City. I think we can buy more of those when we get there. But Pursuit doesn't do a lot of damage, and he gets the poison point, so that's actually very beneficial for us. And he dies, so no casualties in that battle, luckily. And we have to go back yet again to heal with this Hiker Man. And yeah, we're still pulling through. So for now, let's see if we can get past here without any encounters. And then this is route 2017 or 217, whatever. And we're actually going to encounter Maylene. Maylene, long time no see. Oh, are you maybe on your way to Snow Point City? That's where I'm going to. If I use fly, I can get there instantly, but I'm walking for my training. I have no problem with this. Used to the cold because I go barefoot and lightly dressed. Achoo! Oh, Gesundheit, as they say in Germany. Oh, that was nothing really. It's not a cold at all. I'm going to be, or I'll be going now. Please take care. Yeah, so she's going to also going to go to Snow Point City to visit the gym leader. I think her name is Janice, if I'm not mistaken. I really don't know. I mean, at this point I basically stopped caring when I played this game. So I want to do just a little tiny bit of training. A Torterra already. I also I got an encounter on this route already, so that doesn't count. Unfortunately enough, but I would just want to do a little bit of training before I go to route 217, because I can also catch a new Pokemon there, and there are some really powerful trainers up there, so I want to be just a little bit more prepared than I am now. So I want to train up Happy Feet just a little bit more, because he only needs just a little bit more experience to evolve. So yeah, that should do it, level 36. And that would mean, yes, what? Happy Feet is evolving? Oh my god, no! Oh, well, yes, actually, because that's very, very fortunate for us, because we're going to have a very powerful Empoleon. Ba-ba-da-bow. Yes. Ba-da-ba-dow, ba-da-ba-dow. Yes. And he's going to learn Pluck. Alright. Let's look at your moveset. I don't actually think we're going to teach you Pluck, because you have a nice moveset as it is right now. I really like that Till Glow and Dragon Breath and Surf combo, because they're both special, and Pluck would just ruin that with his physical being. So yeah, we're not going to do that. No, I don't want to learn Pluck actually. No, it shouldn't be deleted. Yes, stop learning Pluck. Okay. I mean, after all these years playing Pokemon, that's still very confusing. But it's just for that you don't delete a move when you don't want to, on accident. But he actually got a new ability, Sandville. Boost the Pokemon evasion in Sandstorm. That is actually not a bad ability to have, because that also gives you a immunity to Sandstorm. So that's very useful. I mean, he's of course he's Steel type, so that wouldn't actually matter. He would still be immune to Sandstorm, but it's a nice addition. So again, it doesn't really matter. How far are you away from leveling up? It's still a long way, I mean a whole level basically, so we're not going to do that. I don't actually know how we're doing on time. I have to cut a lot of stuff out. I mean on the recording I'm now at like 17.5 minutes, but I have to cut a lot of stuff out, so it's going to be a shorter video than that, and I don't want to keep it too short because I mean then it's just not enough. But I also don't want to continue because I want to do some training before we continue, to just be safe, because when Wally died that was really an eye-opener for me, that I am just a little tiny bit under-leveled and that I should train up my new team members before I continue, because what happened to Wally can happen to either one of my team members right now, to UFO or Scrooge or Jesus Bird or our two new team members, and with those it's even more likely because they're lower leveled. And then they're going to die, and I don't want that because I spend a lot of time training, and that would be very unfortunate. So I think I'm just going to end this episode here, and then I'm going to train just a little bit in between episodes to get everyone up to speed, and I'll pick a new team member because I don't think I need Porygon anymore. But then we'll see what we do in the next episode, and we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's put it like that. So if you could please leave a like rating and a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day or evening or whatever, and then I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.